what made you realize that engineering is not your cup of tea?
Actually, Nithya, this all started when I was in my school. Like when I was in my class 10th, I actually figured out that I have to do engineering. I was so passionate about engineering, and actually at that time I was just familiar with two streams only. I was knowing that either I can become a doctor or I can become an engineer. I wasn't having any third thought in my mind because there was no one elder in my family to guide me, and my like parents, they don't know about these all things except engineering and doctor. My father himself is an engineer, so I just admire that if my father is an engineer, then obviously I can also become an engineer, and it has got good scope. So I decided to take up engineering, and obviously for engineering, if you, we have to go to JEE. We have to prepare for JEE if you want to become an engineer. If you want to become go to a good IIT or NIT, you have to prefer JEE. So I went to Kota in Rajasthan because Kota is considered as the best city to prepare for JEE. So I went to Kota and I had my 11th and 12th from Kota only. And when I was actually preparing for JEE, I realized that it's not that easy. Still, I gave my all efforts to that, and I just invested my 2 years of life completely into that. My class 11th and class 12th. Actually, that's the time when most of the people are enjoying. That's the most happy moment of a student's life, the class 11th and class 12th. But anyhow, I was preparing for my JEE 24/7 there. But ultimately, I just bombed up. I got no college, like no government college, nothing like that. I ended up failing miserably. Then I went to a private college. I took admission into a 30-year private college, just for the formality's sake. I got into BTech, and then I started looking up for a few more things. Um, that was a very big failure for me because I belong from a middle class family. I invested a hell lot of my parents' savings into that JEE coaching. It was so expensive, and I failed miserably. That money was completely wasted. And then also a private engineering college fees is also too high. My
Yeah.
parents still paid that for me also, and I got into that college. But I was realizing that I'm going to get nothing from this college. Like that, my dreams, my everything is not going to fulfill from this college because from the very first day only, I was told that just study for 4 years in this college, and ultimately you would be getting a package of 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh per annum. And whosoever was saying this to me, they were so happy that this is a very great thing. No, 3 lakh, 4 lakh per annum is a very good thing. But I was somehow thinking that how can I achieve the goals, like the dreams which I have, whatever I want to get, that's not at all possible in this thing. So
Yes.
I started looking out for other things also. Then I got into this digital world and I realized that engineering is not my cup of tea. I won't be getting those things which I'm admiring and which I'm desiring. I won't be able to achieve through engineering. So I ultimately got into this digital world, and that's a long story afterwards.
Okay. So I wanted to ask a question that is, I just wanted to know this. When did you got this confidence whenever you enter a particular field or a particular sector, you'll know that whether I can see the light or whether I have to stay consistent or I have to push more to be succeeded in this field. When did you see that light coming in when you have entered this field, particular digital field?
Actually, the thing was, I was never knowing that whether I would be successful in this or not. I was knowing that this has got potential. The things which I need can be achieved from here, from this digital world. But I was never knowing that I would be successful or not. I just started from scratch. I was having no funds in my pocket. I was having nothing, no knowledge, experience, nothing. I just knew that something exists by the name of digital marketing, blogging, video making, or social media. Something exists. I just knew that. I just got into this field, started looking out at YouTube, got watched videos and everything. I got into this world. I was following many influencers before and also as my, like, I consider them as my mentor, and I got to know that I always followed this thing in my mind. You don't know that whether you are going to be successful or not, whether you could be getting success or failure before starting anything. It's just that you have to start a thing, and then afterwards you would be realizing that you were successful or not. But the thing is, you have to take the action, and it's like failure is inevitable. No one becomes successful at the very first attempt. I took
Yes.
a couple of attempts before, and only I was trying to get successful in JEE. I failed. Then I tried blogging. I tried blogging also. I tried e-commerce also. I tried drop shipping also. I tried affiliate marketing also. I tried social media also. I almost got into each and everything, failing, trying again, failing, trying, failing, trying, and ultimately I figured out a couple of things which were made for me, and that's how I got into this world. And still I am struggling, but still I can say that I have now figured out that what is good for me. I figured out.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. It's such an inspiring journey that there are so many things that you have tried and you got to know which is your strength and what is exactly how it needs to be done and everything. You are a pool of knowledge now. So very well said.
Thank you
So
so much.
how do you push through your worst times? How do you overcome the negativity or your worst times?
The thing was, actually, when I just switched from engineering to this digital world, the first thing which I tried was blogging. I got into blogging, and when I was doing blogging, I started blogging. I just knew nothing about blogging. I just knew that something exists, and we have to get a domain name, we have to get a hosting. I wasn't even knowing what is the difference between domain and hosting that time. And then I like watched some free YouTube videos and got into these things, and somehow started. And then I realized that if you don't have money, that's not a problem. If you don't have skills, that's not a problem. But the only thing is you have to start. I got into this thing, started, failed miserably again in that thing, and then got into other things. And ultimately, I figured out the social media thing, and now I'm working as a social media influencer, and that's been good for me.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, as said, you were very interested in reading books of most of the self made people and even follow their philosophies. So, what's your tent on that?
My thing was, I've been following many influencers, I have been reading many books, and the core thing which I learned from these books, these things was, and my principle in life is that you just keep on trying. The major problem which I have seen the people of my age, people of like college students, school students, they think that they want success, but they are not yet ready to work for it. They take attempts. Everyone is working hard around me. I know that someone is either studying, someone is either working on social media, someone is struggling on YouTube. But still, the thing is, if they fail, they quit. And from these books and from my mentors, I got to learn that failure is inevitable. You have to keep on working, and 5 attempts, 10 attempts, or 50 attempts, you will sooner or later find your thing. And this was that motivated me that it's okay if I failed 5 times already. It might be that this sixth time is going to work for me, or that 11th time is going to work for me, and that ultimately worked out.
Awesome. So, what is that one book you would recommend to anyone in this entire world? What is that one book you would recommend, and why would you recommend that?
The very first book which I read was Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and it's
Yes.
almost every entrepreneur read. Like this is the first book everyone reads. I have been listening to this from a lot of people. Even I got this as a recommendation from a person, and I read this book, and this was the life changing book for me. I have been reading many books after that also, but this was the life changing book for me. This made me realize that what is money actually. Like I was just shivering after reading this because the whole knowledge about money, the whole my vision about the money in that 20 years of my life was completely changed. I got to know that money is something different. The way I was looking at money is completely changed, and that made me realize that how I can earn money even when I have nothing in my pocket. How I can actually start from scratch. And so, anyone, if a beginner asks me that what must be the first book of our life, then I obviously suggest Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Awesome. Yeah. I just insist my team also to listen that audiobook of Rich Dad and Poor Dad. It is available on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So that's a wonderful book. That's a wonderful book. Thank you for sharing that. And as on other side of the coin, there's always the tough times and hardship behind the success. So how did you make yourself robust and potential through this tough phase?
The thing was, it's a very hard truth that either you become successful or you fail. People are going to support you, people are going to criticize you, but the only one who is going to face the circumstances, whether it be positive or negative, it's you only. If you become
Yes.
successful, you are going to enjoy the money, you are going to enjoy the time freedom, financial freedom, and everything. And if you fail, then also no one is going to be affected by that. You are going to be the one who is struggling, who is going to struggle for the food, who is going to struggle for the home or anything. So I realized this thing at a very young stage, and then I got to know that I have to do anything. People were like saying to me that why are you doing all these things? You're already into a college, enjoy your life. You have got many other things to do. You are just staying alone now. You have got a lot of things to do. Then why wasting time on this when you know that you are not even generating a single rupee from this? You are just giving in your pocket money into this. You have 500 rupees and you are investing 500 rupees in this only, and that's going to be completely waste. Then why are you doing this thing? But at that time also, I already realized that I have to do something. I am going to face the circumstances, and if this single thing fits into a mind of youngster, na, he or she can figure out what he has to do.
Yes. Yes.
This
Yes.
was the thing.
Awesome. You are totally filled with inspiration. Your words are filled with inspiration. Thank you for that. I'm very happy to do this interview. So, being a worthwhile person on your self development, what word you would like to give to all the blooming aspirers?
Especially, I focus on people of my age only because I think that these are the people who are going to change India, change the world. So my only suggestion to these people would be that just figure out something which can change your life first. Everyone wants to change the world. Everyone wants that I will help whole India, I will change India, I will do that. That's not going to work until and unless you cannot help yourself, until and unless you cannot keep food in your plate. Then how can you help other people? So figure out things. And traditional education, following the traditional ways, is not going to work out. This is a new era, this is a digital era. You have to get into this world, you have to figure out your own things, and you don't need anyone actually for that. You don't need any teacher, you don't need any mentor, anything. You just need to start. You might be needing these all things later on, but the best thing about this digital world is that it's completely free to start. You can start from absolutely scratch without any money. The worst thing about the traditional education system was that you need to have lakhs of money in your pocket even if you want to enter a college. And in this digital world, you can get into anything for free. So just explore this digital world. It has got huge potential. Explore. We have got many options. I only told that I explored almost a dozen of things. So I just suggest just start exploring things, and everyone can find out some of and their interest in this field.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Digital world is huge. All we need to do is that get that knowledge and get that free resources available online and utilize them for making our own money.
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. So, what will be your view on the line? Money gives you the happiness, and money gives you the peace.
The thing was, I was working hard always. I was working hard when I was preparing for my JEE. I was working hard when I was trying blogging. I'm working hard right now also. But now the only difference which I have is I have got some amount in my hand, and that gives me confidence. That gives me peace. Because when you have got nothing in your hand now, that's the hardest phase of your life. Because you are working hard every day, you are still working, like waking up late at night, you are waking up early, you are investing all your nights and all these things in your work, but you don't have money, you don't have funds in your hand. So that's the biggest challenge for you. And this money has given me confidence, it has given me peace. So money is a very important part of your life, but you will get money after a lot of tests. I
Yes,
faced
exactly.
this thing. It took me a couple of years to get my first 1,000 rupees in my hand. And after that, life was so easy. Struggles will go on for your entire life. The only thing which will change is your bank balance. I figured out.
Awesome, awesome. So, what would be that one biggest message to all the young people who are aspiring to become rich or who are aspiring to become successful? What is that one message you would like to give to all the young entrepreneurs or young aspirers?
I would say that just start earning money. It's the old thing that you have to go to a college, get your graduation done, then find a job, then you will start earning. That's the old thing. Now you can start earning from any age. I have seen people who are earning at 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Even I am earning. Then just start earning so that you can become dependent, you can become self-dependent, and you can help others also. As I already said, if you want to help others, first of all, you have to help yourself. So I to everyone, to every aspiring entrepreneur or every student, college going student, school student, just start earning money. You have got many sources along with your studies. I never say that quit your studies or do anything like that. Just drop your college, or you don't require that. You still can earn money with your college and your school and everything.
Yes, yes, absolutely. We just have to find that path and we just have to be disciplined towards achieving something. So, yeah, wonderfully put in. I was amazed by the time we have taken to complete this interview, and we have completed it under 25 minutes. Thank you very much for all
Thank you
your
so much.
valuable answers. I'll just tell my team to edit this interview properly and just put it in a very good template and post it, feature it tomorrow itself. So,
Thank you so much, Nitya, for inviting me here.
no, not a problem. We wanted a spotlight interview with the people who can make an impact in this world, who can add up a voice for all the students or all the individuals to, step up in their careers. So I'm very happy that my team have approached you for featuring your story, and they have approached you for the interview also. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So if there's anything you would like to share, we are open for that.
I would like to say that you people are doing a really good job. I've seen your Instagram pages, I've seen your personal profile also. I've seen that you are actually keeping us people together, the people who are struggling in their life, the people who are aspiring now, people like me who like we don't have got very big fan following, but anyhow, you people are keeping us together, and that's a very big thing. I checked out your blog also. I've seen tons of posts there like me. I got to know about many new people, and actually that was really useful for me also. And I really salute you people. You people are doing a really good job. Salute your whole
Thank
team.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That means a world to us. We would love to do so many further collaborations with you and with your brand. And we are very happy that you are here for a spotlight interview with us. And we'll make sure to maintain this connection with you forever. Thank you
Sure,
very
sure.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.